Hey everyone, it's Kaz, and for today's video, I wanted to cover this game you see here, Mazinger Z. Now, I don't know how to pronounce the name of the game in English. I don't know if it's Mazinger Z or Mazinger Z. For all you fans, please have mercy on me, okay? I just don't know how to pronounce it. Also, I just learned it's an anime, and I was kind of perusing through some videos online. I saw the old school intro, the anime intro, which is really cool, and I saw like a new school anime fight with these mechs. Really awesome. So I've definitely been missing out. Anyways, back to the game. So what you see here is this arcade style shoot 'em up. For those of you who don't know me, I love pixel art games. They just have this really cool aesthetic to them. And number two, I like shoot 'em ups. They're just fantastic games to just jump into. You can play for like 5-10 minutes. You can kind of put it down. They're just really cool games. Check out this animation, by the way, that's coming up. Man, how cool was that? This robot just sliced those two buildings in half. Super cool. Anyways, it's a shooter. Really, really awesome pixel art here. It's high quality pixels, high quality animations for this game. I know this game was released in 1994, so I'm happy that they brought this game to the Switch. This game was published by a company called Arcade Archives. You may have seen them. I think they publish, if I'm not mistaken, I think they publish a game like every week, like an old school arcade game. So I'm like a huge fan of this thing. I just love the pixel art. The gameplay is really smooth. It's really fast. There's lots of options. Yeah, please check the gameplay out, and if you like what you see, just buy it right away. I think it's definitely worth the investment. Now the game features 3 different mechs with 3 different pilots. They all have different skills, they all have different combos. Now I do want to talk about some of the settings here. In the display options, there's a couple of settings that I think you should kind of take a look at first. It does depend on the setup you have at home. Number one, you can change the position of the display. You can also change the width of it and change the size as well. This option here, the display direction, is awesome because if you have a Nintendo Switch, you can take off the Joy-Cons and play it at a 90 degrees and just have a bigger screen. I'm glad they included that as part of an option here. You also have screen filters. This is such a tough one. So you can do a pixelated form or more of like a blend CRT mode. I always go back and forth between both those modes because I think they both look great depending on the game. And Arcade Archives usually includes those options with all those games. So that's one of the first things you should do. The second is the game itself. You can change the difficulty, you can change your health, add more lives, and you even have the ability here to adjust the game speed, all built in. Now, as a pro tip, I recommend going into the button settings, give yourself rapid fire on one of the shoot buttons, add another shoot as your normal shoot so that you can charge and hold and use that ability. Have them both available to you. This way you don't have to keep mashing that shoot button, and it'll make the game a little bit easier for you. The last thing I'm going to recommend is for you to pause the game and jump into the digital game manual, and it's going to talk about the entire game. It's going to cover what the different power-ups are, the different items are. It'll give you the screen information showing you what each icon represents, and there is even a character list showing you what each mech does, along with how the power-ups affect that. So pause it, take a look, it'll be super helpful. Alright, with that being said, that's it. I'm going to shut up from here on out, let you enjoy some of the gameplay, and I hope you enjoyed this small review. Let me know if you have any questions.
want the latest news on your favorite video games. Yeah. Please subscribe for the best game reviews. So don't hesitate, press that button. Yeah. You'll be up on the latest content. Guess we'll show you the best games to choose. Please subscribe for more game reviews and be the first to get all the news. Don't forget to comment below, because this is the place to come. You already know. Thanks for watching.